The way how you open your deck of cards can literally break it or make it. Let me explain. When you open a deck of cards, you usually want it to last. Therefore, once you finish watching this video, your cards are gonna last way longer. You see, a deck of cards has 3 layers. There is the back, there is the center, and there is the front. When you open the deck of cards, you want to break in the cards, meaning you don't want the cards to be bent to one direction. You want it to be straight, but yet flexible, so you can use it to shuffle, and if you play poker, it should last you longer. So let me show you how to open a deck of cards. It should last you longer. I have over here a typical red bicycle deck of playing cards. First thing is, open the foil. Then you take it off. This garbage. Now, how do you open the box? This is important. One of the things you could do is, first you push it in, so you get this like nice outline, because you want to make sure not to rip the box or ruin the box when you open it. Yeah, once it's like nicely pushed in, you use your nail or take a card and just slide it through like a knife. But if you don't have a card, if it's your first deck of cards, then use your nail. Just like this. Now once you take them out, smell it. The smell of a new fresh pack of cards. I think heaven smells like this. It just has to be. Take them out. Give it a small riffle. Get that all in. Do I just have a weird addiction with playing cards, or does everyone like the smell? Because this smell, it's just something different. Whatever, enough being weird. These 2 cards you could take out, you could throw them out, or you could use them to practice your throwing skills, which I don't really have any. Oh, maybe some. Or you could save them and practice some sleight of hand. Practice how to vanish a card, how to make it appear. How to vanish a card, how to make it appear. Practice how to vanish a card, how to make it appear. You could just practice how to vanish a card and it never appears. I'm kidding, I dropped it. You could use this card to open the next box. Doesn't matter whatever you want to do with it, get it out of the way. Now you have this deck of cards. You should take the cards and just rub it on the mat. If you don't have a card mat, which why should you have a card mat? If you're not a magician, you just use them for poker. You have jeans, pants, just rub it like this across. Like that we get the sharp edges off. And you just like this. All of the sides, nothing crazy. Here it depends. Could you do a riffle shuffle? Like, what kind of shuffles could you do? What I like to do with a bicycle deck, because they come in order, I like to split them by both of the kings, put 1 joker in the back, so they're even. Once they're even, I like to give them a shuffle. So first you do a riffle shuffle, and you can hear it's still new. Now you can see if it was a good shuffle. Yeah, it's still divided. You have the black and the red. And remember, whatever you do one way, always do it the other way too, because you want them to be broken in evenly. You don't want it to be bent to one side. So you just shuffle it. Okay, that was a bad shuffle. The other side. This is usually how I shuffle my cards, so it's a better shuffle. If you do one of those, do those. Always do it both ways. Now, if you're a magician or you know how to do a spring, do that. That really helps a lot. And I would say just shuffle. Even just regular shuffles also helps breaking in the fibers. At this point, you will start feeling how it just feels better. It just feels, you know, it feels better. It still has this new sort of thickness to it. So I would give it another shuffle. Obviously, smelling it while you shuffle doesn't bother. At this point, you more or less have a fully broken in deck of cards. Now, when you take the cards, keep them in the box. Try to keep them box nice and neat. There are clips. I don't have any. I do have like sort of cases for the deck of cards, like these 2. The cards go in it. Holds it nice, holds the box, not to get all bent and bumped and whatever, keeps it nice and cool. That's about it. Have you ever wondered what all these cards are? make sure to click over here. Bye! I need some bloopers though, right? Cut.